We were hired by a big art magazine to create a piece their readers would enjoy. After a whole lot of market research, I came to the conclusion that the viewers, aspiring artists themselves, all share the perspective of having a terminal disease. That is, they actually can't live without being creative, yet because it is so uncommon to be a successful, self-employed artist, their obsession to create often comes at a cost of sleep, family, friends, health, and money, just to make something that is unappreciated.
Yeah, it's kind of like when you like smelling that skunk.
So in preaching to their choir, a choir we are all part of as well, I decided to sum up the generalized creative process into one insane metaphorical minute. I used the light bulb to keep the art form as generalized as possible, making our love story strictly between an artist and an idea. Because the creative process is so deeply part of an artist's life, it can be very painful to have something attacked, abused, and killed so casually by outside forces. To make that trauma external, I used the combination of both shockingly relatable and extremely silly forms of violence.
Go.
Each piece and weapon has meaning, but all that really matters is getting the point across. Creation hurts. Now, all the bitching we creative folks do is easily categorized under first world problems. The struggles of an artist are luxurious compared to some actual, terrible, real-life shit going on in the world. So I created distance from cold, truthful reality with her exaggerated cartoony expressions and a glitchy editing trick that made for the stylized movement. Plus, it made it energetically interesting and hard to do. Like, really hard to do. Like, fucked up hard to do. Even after a bunch of tests, it took 3 full days to shoot in quasi stop motion, quasi what the hell are we doing techniques that also required 30 edits and 5 separate shots per every 1 second of completed footage.
We're here on our thing, and this is our knife so we could stab our girl.
The other crazy elements were logistically simple. In fact, everything was practical. 90% of the blood was real. Well, fake blood real, as in not computer animated, meticulously managed by makeup superhero Melissa Pizzamiglio.
High five.
The helicopters were actual models Nicole built, lit by flickering desk lamps for the gunfire. The missile was a model rocket kit I stop motion animated in my garage. And the inside of her mind was a set I constructed in my backyard made out of radish roots, painted fake spider webs, and the cloth tongue from a puppet we made for a previous spot. To make the bubbly growth of a new light bulb forming in her mind, I stuck dry ice in a cup of soapy water. The carbon dioxide gets caught in the bubbles and makes for groovy ongoings I don't think computer animation could ever pull off, even if the animator was able to think of such weird organic configurations. It took about 3 days to build, shoot, and execute the whole brain situation for the 1/3 second it was used. But, as I said earlier, creation hurts.
Go. Wow.
The hero's final, appreciated, and inspiring idea was represented by an adorable drawing by the incredible artist Tara McPherson, whose characters are cute and meaningful. Last up was the opening title sequence, whose font is the inner light bulb filament glowing up brighter and brighter to a fully lit state. To do it, I just actually made the words out of wire. For the sparks, I laid them on steel wool and rubbed a 9-volt battery on them to pick up gleams of electricity dancing around.
Again?
All right, let's talk about violence. Yes, there's a woman in it. But in this age of third-wave feminism, the issue is not, why is a woman getting hit? The issue should be, why is a human being getting hit? On a narrow scale, it is truly feminist to treat a woman as an equal hero. No different from a man who has an idea, gets assaulted for it, overcomes, and rises as a celebrated inspiration to future generations. It's the story of Rocky, the story of feminism, the soon-to-be story of gay rights, and, most biblically, this is actually just a pure ripoff of the Passion of the Christ. In the end, it's just the classic Joseph Campbell hero's journey. And anyone who has the balls to throw away comfort and security to spread a good idea is our favorite type of hero.